Hello, this is Umbra Gladius here, and this time I'm going to be reacting to the latest death battle, which is Frieza versus Megatron. So, initial predictions, I think it's probably going to be pretty one-sided relating to Frieza. I think Megatron does have some power which could keep up with him, but I think Frieza's got this. But let's see what they think. Just put this on and let's get going.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN and BetterHelp.
Alright.
Frieza, the Dread Emperor from Dragon Ball.
And Megatron, the Decepticon commander from Transformers.
When these two dictators collide, the cosmos will tremble.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Hey.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle. Alright, here we go.
Deep in the bowels of outer space lies a monster so cruel,
comes Frieza.
so callous, so evil that the universe itself trembles at his approach.
Lord Frieza.
Behold, the mighty Lord Frieza.
Oh, he's adorable with the horns and that floppy tail.
Are you sure? Yeah, about that.
Genocide? Oh, awesome. And he's laughing. Cool.
Frieza's
Miserable
diminutive
words.
stature and faux gentility were intentionally deceptive and rooted in a surprising place. In response to the Japanese economic bubble at the time, Frieza's design was meant to evoke real estate speculators. Series manga
what?
Toriyama has described such speculators as the worst sort of people. Yes.
Okay.
I guess you could say Frieza
Real
is
estate on a galactic.
more than meets the eye. Oh, wait, shit, that's later.
Yeah.
Much is unknown
Yeah,
about
wrong
Frieza's
opportunity
alien
is that.
race and heritage, only that he and his father were born as mutants with
Being cold.
abnormally high power levels.
Oh, like how the doc said my blood alcohol level was 0.8 straight out the womb.
I'm
Frieza
pretty
was
sure
so
you'd be
crazy
dead.
strong that unlike most Dragon Ball characters who transform to get stronger,
Mm-hmm.
Frieza transforms to get weaker. So he doesn't like
Somehow.
accidentally nuke a planet, only intentionally.
With his father's empire and army at his beck and call, Frieza would cross the universe, conquering worlds one by one and selling them to the highest bidder, just like real estate speculators.
And
Real
if
estate
anyone
speculators
objected,
on a
he'd just
galactic
kill
level.
them, their entire family, and everyone they ever knew.
So yeah,
Just
nothing personal.
Like real estate speculators.
Yeah, nothing personal, it's just
While
business.
he usually lets his weird, multicolored alien grunts do his dirty work for him. Frieza's not afraid to throw down himself, especially if some spiky-haired space monkeys start getting too uppity for their own good.
Frieza's
Yeah,
strength comes from his innate understanding and manipulation of his own ki, or life energy, which he can use to enhance his physicality or manifest into projectile attacks.
Like his
Those-
classic death beam, death ball,
Yeah, death ball.
wave, death cannon, death saucers.
Death everything.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Frieza can move mountains with his mind, fire laser beams from his eyes, create ki force fields, and he even learned to sense the ki of others through sheer observation alone. He's fast enough
it's
to keep
impressive,
up with Goku's ki attacks, which, scaled to the ki he absorbed for his spirit bomb
last
against
time.
Kid Buu, could move across the universe in less than a minute.
Goddamn.
That would be over 17 quadrillion times the speed of light. And
Exactly.
He's gotten even stronger and faster since then.
Yep,
You know
Golden
you're a
Frieza
badass when you can
and
stroll
Black
into
Frieza.
Planet Vegeta, a planet filled with people whose only higher aspirations involve murder and hair gel, and talk shit like
Murder and
he
hair
owns the
gel,
place.
alright.
And he got so paranoid about one of them getting strong enough to kick his ass that he blew up the friggin' planet.
Considering
Just for good
Planet
measure.
Vegeta has 10 times the gravity of Earth, this would mean it likely has 10 times the mass and 100 times the energy required
Basically
to
a
overcome its
gigaton
gravitational body
space
energy
nuke.
and destroy it. That's over 5.3 yotatons of TNT.
Yoda
That was
sons,
in his
alright.
weakest form. Too bad
It
he
says
kinda
septillion on there,
missed
but
the
okay.
spot. Or several, because a bunch of Saiyans survived to fight another day. Space
Convenient.
genocide just ain't what it used to be.
This would come back to bite him when he was finally forced to confront the Earthbound Saiyan
Goku.
Kakarot, and accidentally ended up being the reason he turned into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Like the albino dildo he is, Frieza has survived
What?
being
The
pounded
what
by
now?
Broly for over an hour
Okay.
straight, crushed by Goku's spirit bomb, and then
Uh-huh.
split in half,
My
consumed by an
own
exploding planet, and left afloat in the vacuum of space.
He can survive without the vast majority of his body, though unlike other
Again,
Dragon
impressive.
Ball villains, he can't heal on his own.
Nope.
It didn't help him that much after he got his ass sent to hell, but because of that
Well,
dragon
his hell at
involved,
least.
he was back at it again.
And with just 4 months worth of
Or
training,
if you've
the first time
seen
he ever trained in
the
his
Focus
entire
thing,
life,
the
Frieza
Hall
was
of
able to
Infinite
achieve a
Losers.
new transformation
Yes.
capable of surpassing the Super Saiyan, Golden Frieza.
I was right
That's
to
the
seek
level of
further
laziness
evolution.
I aspire to, Wiz. DeviantArt Frieza here lets him keep up with
DeviantArt
Super
Frieza.
Saiyan
All right.
Blue Goku and
The jokes for
Vegeta.
Frieza's one pretty good.
Significantly weaker Super Saiyan God Goku could blow up the whole of Universe 7 in a punch clash with the God of Destruction, Beerus. And the shockwaves
Yep.
of their punches were able to reach the edges of existence in only a few
Which
seconds.
is terrifying.
Over 270 quadrillion times the speed of light. And that is before
Yeah,
so
good luck.
many
Megatron
years of
trying to keep up with
power-ups and
this.
training between then and now.
Totally crazy, but nothing compared to his newest and greatest form.
Yep.
A transformation capable of surpassing Goku's Ultra
Here comes Black
Instinct
Frieza.
and Vegeta's Ultra Ego, their peaks at this point. A transformation even stronger than Gas, who was wished to be the strongest in the universe.
He literally
Yeah.
said F you to the Dragon Balls. This is Black Frieza.
The all-seeing Oracle Fish had prophesied the coming of the universe's
Of course, yeah,
strongest.
this Japanese mythology of
perhaps he was
being a
talking about
fish.
Frieza
Okay, I mean, so
all along.
Rocky is a
Come
fish.
on, give us another prediction.
Don't shake it.
Oh,
Too late.
Wiz, I think you're gonna die. No, for some godforsaken reason, he didn't use his newfound power to kill those pesky Saiyans. They were right there, you moron.
In fact, he once committed the archvillain's greatest sin and teamed up with them to save their universe and beat Jiren,
Yep.
being comparable to the gods of destruction.
Because no one's allowed to destroy the universe but
Apart from him, yep.
And that's a promise he means to keep. This almighty emperor will continue to rule the universe with an iron grip and a heart of ice.
Miserable insect.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by NordVPN.
It's no secret that
NordVPN.
Wi-Fi networks, especially free public ones, can be compromised by criminals to get access to, spy on, or even alter your data.
For
Oh, damn.
example, you want to surf the web at your local cafe, but the network you sign into happens to be a fake one set up to harvest any sensitive data you enter.
The
Oh,
solution? Encrypt your online traffic with NordVPN at all times to keep their naughty fingers out of it.
NordVPN is easy to use. You can connect with one click or enable auto-connect for zero-click protection.
It's
All right,
got
then.
5,800 servers in 60 countries and has been confirmed by speed tests to be the fastest VPN out there.
Since NordVPN
NordVPN.
encrypts all traffic, your internet service provider can't slow down your streaming speed.
NordVPN
good.
is on every major platform: Windows, Android, iOS, Mac
Yeah, I
OS,
think I'll give
and Linux.
NordVPN a
Users
try,
can get a
because
huge
the current
discount with the
VPN
purchase
is,
of a 2-month plan with 4
oh dear.
months free. Try it risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring our show.
And thank you for giving me an idea.
You either die a hero, or you live
Live
long
long
enough
enough to become the
see
villain.
yourself become the villain.
Or you live even longer and become an 80s toy commercial. This
Yep.
is Megatron.
In Cybertron's ancient past, the planet was ruled by the Functionist religious order, which decreed a Transformer's natural-born alternate mode determined their role and status in society, rather than letting them choose for themselves.
Which
Born
is
into
kind
this
of
repressive caste system,
yeah, oppressive.
Megatron of Tarn dreamed of something more.
So this giant
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro toy robot, only $5.99 at your nearest Rite Aid, wrote a
Damn it, boys.
manifesto
God damn
on
it,
peaceful
Boomstick.
dissent that got popular with the oppressed Cybertronian working class. So much so, in fact,
Mm-hmm.
that the Senate tried to have him assassinated. Whoa, politics
Well,
alert!
After
yeah,
surviving
exactly.
that brush with death,
Especially the-
Megatron was convinced that peace could
Rip.
never be an option. The only path left to overthrow the crippling social order was violent revolution.
So were the Autobots originally the bad guys here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one thing
Crime.
which-
More like
one thing which
Optimus
has become
Crime.
really
Never say that Megatron
popular
wasn't
over the most
committed.
recent years.
The civil war he started between the two groups lasted 9 million fucking years. And
God
again,
damn.
remember, toy robots.
He was aided in his war efforts by his immensely powerful fusion cannon, a giant laser bazooka that can hit targets from 12 miles away and level a small town in a single shot. These projectiles
Which is,
are so fast, they're
very
able to exit
boring.
the atmosphere from ground level after only a single second.
God
By
damn.
scaling the distance of the Earth using the angle of this
Math time.
shot, the fusion cannon's projectile must be moving over 4,200 times the speed of sound.
But like me,
Speed
the
of sound,
fusion
not
cannon
speed of
needs
light.
a little
Could be a
time to
difference.
recharge between shots. So Megatron's got some tools to keep the job going. He can
Mm-hmm.
close the distance with his Energon mace and block blows with his Energon shield. It helps that Megs literally fought as a gladiator before his stunt as a revolutionary.
Yeah,
Megatron
about
can
that.
fire lasers from his eyes and arms, launch
Convenient.
buzzsaws strong enough to slice through solid rock, fly through the air, and open up a force field known as a panic bubble.
Now it might seem like a
Is that
huge
actual
slug that
canonical?
lets enemy combatants inside.
It's called a panic
But that's
bubble?
only until you realize it won't let them back out again. That's when
okay.
the panic part comes in. Megatron's
Ah,
not
I
trapped
see.
in there with you. You're
You're
trapped
locked in
there
here with
him.
me.
Megatron's
You're locked in
Cybertronian
here
body
with
is strong
me.
enough to match the
I'm a
Autobot
Watchman.
leader Optimus Prime, who can toss around oil tankers weighing hundreds of thousands of tons. And Megatron's metallic hide was tough enough to survive an explosion so massive it launched the entire planet of Cybertron through space.
But
Which
take a
is-
look at Cybertron's
I mean, look at
mass
that.
and how fast it was sent flying to get its overall kinetic
Imagine
energy.
something like
Megatron
that
must
flying
have
like a
survived
baseball.
blast equal to nearly 4.5 nenotons of TNT.
Nenotons?
Enough to
Okay, I
annihilate
think
a
we're just
small
making stuff up at
star.
this point.
He can even keep up with Decepticons like Starscream, who can fly across the galaxy from Earth to Cybertron. at
Yet still
hundreds
got
of
bested
thousands of
by
times the speed
Rainbow
of light.
Dash.
And he wouldn't be a transformer without being able to transform into various vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
A tank, a stealth bomber jet,
And a gun! Just a gun.
Yeah, just a gun.
I'm sorry, Wiz. I know he's this tragic revolutionary corrupted by the cycle of violence or whatever, but that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. What does he have, like his Deceptive buddies?
For his
point
neutral
at
special,
people and
he has a gun.
fire?
sometimes he can fire himself too.
Oh my god. That
Yeah,
looks
trying
even
to-
sillier.
You may be laughing, but Megatron is no joke.
Yeah,
By utilizing
yeah,
space
don't
bridge
insult
teleportation
him.
technology, Megatron can establish
Unless
a
you're
remote
that
link up to a
that
nearby black
but
hole
one of the
and
characters in
teleport the
Transformers
antimatter
3 for some
it
reason.
produces to his location.
Through his eyeballs.
Should
Oh.
matter and antimatter meet, they will be mutually annihilated. In a brilliant release of
Oh, the
energy,
antimatter,
defined by
alright.
E equals MC squared. It doesn't matter
That's your
how
favorite
durable
equation,
the
isn't it?
matter is, it will be destroyed at the subatomic level.
As Megatron's war for
Okay, so
control
that's
of
the weapon
Cybertron
he needs to use
dragged
against
on,
Frieza.
all of his highfalutin ideals started to fall to the wayside.
In essence, there used to be a point to the war. Now, war was the point. His only
Yeah,
goal left was to
about
rule
that.
Cybertron with a literal iron fist.
That's where Megatron's greatest weapon came into play, his mind. The dude is a strategic and tactical genius who's always thinking 10 steps ahead.
He's fought powerful Transformers like Grimlock, Predaking, and the Decepticon, a being with the power of an
Yeah.
entire evil
And Omega
universe
Supreme as
behind
well.
it.
He and Optimus have even fought Nova Prime and Regenesis Shockwave, both of whom could utilize the energy of that
And
same
Unicron,
universe.
even though that was
Megatron
technically
once sealed
Galvatron.
himself inside an Omniglobe and commanded 1,000 real-life battles at once,
Which
funneling
is,
every iota of
goddamn
relevant
terrifying.
information into his brain at the same time. The sheer deluge of data would be incomprehensible for anyone without that supercomputer brain.
But all that robot ass kicking ended up as a draw.
Cybertronians,
The
am I
only
right?
true loser was Cybertron.
With the planet in ruins and its civilization extinguished, the Cybertronian Golden Age was long over.
And they retreated to
And the
space,
vanguard
mainly
of its
Earth.
destruction was Megatron.
Who's now a crusty Saturday morning cartoon villain with a voice that sounds like he smokes 40 packs a day and a hate boner for his boneheaded second in command,
yeah.
Starscream.
After countless millennia of a humiliating stalemate with his Boy Scout rival, Megatron's brilliant mind finally
I do like how he
turned inward.
turned him
He remembered that his
a
early
Boy Scout
writings
rival,
advocated
goddamn.
for peaceful conversion and free thought instead of domination.
It took you 9 million years to remember why you started fighting in the first place.
just like,
Would the
why are
memory
we
get
here?
Lost in the cloud?
In what was possibly his most surprising tactical move yet, Megatron saved the universe from annihilation as an Autobot.
What?
He realized that after
Yeah,
millions
apparently
of
that's
years of
that's
infinite
canon.
war,
That's
the
canon.
ideals that he fought for, freedom, justice, equality, had switched sides, and Megatron had to as well.
So in other
Turns
words, he
out
just
there
had
was
to wake
more
the
to this
fuck up.
supervillain
All
than
right.
met the eye, because true to his nature, Megatron transformed.
God damn it, boomstick.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Have you ever felt like your very own brain is getting in your way? I'm not just talking about maniacal super geniuses like myself. This can apply to anyone.
That feeling where you know what you should be doing, but you just can't do it and you don't know why.
Therapy can help you find out
Yeah.
what's holding you back, whether it be anxiety, self-doubt, or anything. Your brain should be working for you, not
I've heard about
against
this
you.
BetterHelp.
Talking to someone about your feelings
I give it a
can
shot.
definitely be tough, but it's definitely worth it.
You know,
It's definitely not
because
just
life's
for people
hard.
dealing with major trauma. Therapy can benefit you at any point in your life. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, consider giving BetterHelp a try.
What's great about it too is that it's entirely online. That's right, no long commutes to a therapist's office. You can have a session right from the comfort of your own home. All you have to do to start is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with the right licensed therapist for you.
And in case you aren't quite connecting, you can switch therapists anytime for no extra charge.
Make your brain your friend.
I've seen this advertised quite a bit.
Visit betterhelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
All right, then, here we go. Will this be a stomp or will this be Spartan close? Yeah, here he comes. The claimed planet Cybertron. The miserable Cybertronians.
Greetings, noble warrior of planet Cyber whatever.
Damn, he doesn't even
Frieza,
bother to remember the
claim this
full
world as
name.
my own. Cheer for me or face annihilation.
I have fought for my planet for eons. I would rather see it turn to ash than reside in your filthy hands,
Yep.
organic scum.
Yep, that's very Megatron of him.
I love it when they monologue back.
Here we go. Ooh. And right back at him. Oh, please.
Pity. I'll have to construct a new mothership from your corpse.
Oh, okay, that was a raw line. Oh. Yeah, Megatron, you're supposed to protect Cybertron. Oh.
What's wrong? Is that
Yeah, he's got
robot
a lot.
body too slow to keep up?
You're too slow.
More than
Oh.
suffice, you blithering pog.
Panic bubble. Oh. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Just like, please. Oh my goodness, this music. Alright. Oh. Yeah, he's fast as hell. I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, but he's just too fast. That's the thing. Oh, he's strong, but he's fast. Oh, and there goes like, what, half a Cybertron?
Where did he go?
He's right behind you. Oh, no, I'm joking. Damn, alright. Beam struggle, and so far, Frieza. Ooh. Here we go, Golden Frieza. Oh, this is great. Man, Season 10 have been producing freaking bangers. Revenge, Death Ball! Oh wait, that's Super Baby, never mind. Yeah, Death Spirit Bomb, good luck with that. Just gonna go straight for it, alright. Beam struggle. Oh, he just detonated, can't he? Uh-oh. And... Alright, so I'm surprised that Cybertron's still standing.
This just always happen. I give it 5 minutes.
My planet!
Oh. Oh. Hey, oh. Oh, here it comes Antimatter.
Mighty Lord Frieza, ruler of a dying planet. My planet. Where is your army? Where is your ship? So powerful, and yet you will wander the depths of space for eternity. All because of me!
Alright.
What a
You despicable
Oh, Black Frieza.
worm.
Okay.
I'll torture you until your screams can be heard in the vacuum of space.
God damn, these lines are freaking raw. Oh. Question is, did that kill? Let's see. Oh, they destroyed the discs.
You
No, he's still
will
alive.
die by my hand.
You fool!
Oh boy. Oh boy, this is it. Oh, bye bye Megatron and bye bye Cybertron. Well, called it.
Must kill them all.
Oof. That's a fight I'd like to see. Cybertronians versus Frieza.
Again, Frieza. It was actually 1 minute and 10 seconds. Idiot.
Megatron's
Alright, you've been
ruthless
pedantic.
resilience may have netted him a win in some scenarios, but Frieza's overwhelming power gave him a clear edge.
Megatron's ace in the hole was
Unlimited
his
power.
antimatter, which would have annihilated Frieza's ass no matter how tough it was.
And that was a real possibility. Megatron is a master tactician and manipulator with millions of years of combat experience. Frieza, on the other hand, has always relied on his raw power and intimidation to win fights.
And his
When
daddy's
things
army.
don't go his way, he has a tendency to freak out.
However, Frieza has survived getting most of his body obliterated and kept going.
Which
Yeah,
meant the
annoyingly so.
antimatter wasn't a surefire win. It would have to completely cover Frieza's whole body before he could react. And
I think he
Frieza
could
was
react.
way too fast for that.
Yeah,
While
exactly.
Megatron scaled to characters who could cross galaxies, Frieza has
Frieza
kept up
scales
with
to
Goku,
Goku.
who should be at least trillions
yeah.
of times faster.
And on his smaller size and key force fields, Frieza had more than enough ways to avoid, defend, or survive the antimatter.
Yeah,
so Megatron's
so
only option was power. While
Which he
Megatron
didn't
has
have that
survived
much else.
planet-busting explosions and even fought with a being that had the energy of a universe behind it, Golden Frieza was just too much for him, considering
Yeah.
he certainly surpassed Goku and
It's
Beerus'
like-
punch class.
I mean, that-
since
that-
Universe
yeah.
7 as a whole
As
should
soon as
be
that
over
came up, I'm just
13
like, yep,
times
Frieza
larger
won.
than
Frieza's
our
won.
own universe. Frieza's super forms would far exceed Megatron's own power.
And that feat happened at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super.
Exactly,
Goku has
like,
gotten
goddamn.
leagues stronger since then, and Black Frieza is currently beyond him. There was just no way Megatron was strong enough to keep up.
Megatron
Nope.
was a devious foe, but Frieza's power, speed, and sheer survivability allowed him to crush the Decepticon leader underfoot.
I guess you could say Megatron was cool, but Frieza was cooler.
The winner
come on,
is
man.
Frieza.
Alright. Let's see what
Thanks
next
for
one
watching.
is.
And hey, are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose
Who's
a
that one?
matchup for the next season.
Alright.
So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
Alright, let's see who's up next. Oh, hang on a sec. This. Yep, here we go. Makima versus Gojo. Gojo versus Makima. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Battle of the Death Stairs. Oh boy. I think it's a bit more than just the Death Stair, but still. That'll be an interesting matchup. Anyway, yeah, thank you for joining. And I'll see you in the next one, where we have the Battle of the Death Stairs. Gojo versus Makima. Jujutsu Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man. Stay tuned.